Good evening, Jesse Johnner, Cass County Sheriff. Earlier today, our office sent out a press release in reference to an investigation our office had been doing on a horse located north of Argusville on I-29. In reference to that press release, some questions have arisen from some of our citizens and from the media, which we would like to clear up and be transparent in the way that we conducted that investigation. On February 14, 2020, the Cass County Sheriff's Office received several anonymous calls reference a horse located at 16753 22nd Street, Southeast Rural Argusville, Cass County, North Dakota, which is approximately 2 miles north of Argusville on the west side of I-29. On this particular date, Cass County was experiencing adverse winter weather conditions. Based on the anonymous calls, the Cass County Sheriff's Office responded twice to check on the horse's well-being, namely to see if the horse looked healthy, had access to food, water, and shelter. During these welfare checks, it appeared, without going onto the property, that the horse's basic needs were being met. Hay was observed, and there was shelter for the horse. I also contacted both the North Dakota Stockmen's Association and the State Veterinarian's Office to ask them for assistance and direction on what the horse would need to survive in these types of winter weather conditions. I was told that as long as a horse was healthy, it could survive in below zero temperatures as long as the horse had access to shelter, to get out of the wind, food, and water or snow, because many times horses will eat snow for hydration during the winter weather months. Later that day, I was notified that someone had contacted Valley News Live and had done a whistleblower complaint on the owner of the property. The media wanted to do an interview with our office to get further information on the well-being of the horse and how our office was and had been involved with this property. Based on what my deputies had observed and what was relayed to our office in terms of the basic needs of the horse, it appeared that the horse was fine. To make sure that the horse was continually being cared for, I advised our patrol staff that I wanted the horse to be checked on once a day. I was also made aware that an official from the North Dakota Stockmen's Association had visited the property a few weeks prior and had checked on the horse's well-being. I had a detective from our office start to investigate the property and try and obtain a search warrant so that we could go onto the property to conduct a further check of the well-being of the horse and inspect the property to make sure it was habitable, safe, and allowed the proper protection the horse needed to escape the winter elements. On February 24th, a search warrant was obtained for the property. Law enforcement officials from the Cass County Sheriff's Office, with the assistance from the Animal Health Division of the State Department of Agriculture and the North Dakota Stockmen's Association, served a search warrant on the property. During the search warrant, it was determined that the horse did have food, but that it was inadequate. We were once again told that the horse could eat snow for hydration, which should have additional water than what was observed on the property. The report from the veterinarian on scene was that the horse's health was in remarkably good condition. The biggest concern from inspecting the horse and the property was that the fencing was unsafe for containing the horse. The concerns were that the horse could get over the fence based on the snow on the property and potentially run onto the highway, causing a public safety concern and concern for the horse. These concerns were relayed to the owner of the horse after the execution of the search warrant. The owner was made aware of the concerns and was given a window of 3 days to take care of these issues. The owner indicated that he felt the horse was well fed and watered, but did not know how he was going to fix the fence to keep the horse contained. The owner of the horse then stated he was going to put the horse down. I, along with another investigator, talked with the owner for approximately 15 minutes, trying to persuade him to allow the Cass County Sheriff's Office to come and get the horse and relocate it. The owner of the horse would not allow us to come and get the horse. The owner kept stating that there was no way we would get the horse out based on the snow levels surrounding the property. Several suggestions were made to the horse owner, but the owner kept stating that he was going to put the horse down. I told the owner that I was going to try to make some phone calls and arrangements to get the horse. I contacted the NDSU Equine Center, but it was after hours and I was unable to reach anyone. The North Dakota Stockmen's Association was contacted, and a representative stated that if he had a few days, he felt he could make arrangements to get the horse. We called the owner of the horse back to let him know that if he could give us a few days, we could try and relocate the horse for him. The owner stated he was going to put the horse down. On February 25th, the Cass County Sheriff's Office served another search warrant on the property and learned that the horse owner had dispatched the horse. The Cass County Sheriff's Office has been dispatched to the horse owner's property in the past for welfare checks. The owner has not been found negligent in caring for his horses on any of these checks. The owner has been charged with Cass County Animal Ordinance violation by the Cass County Sheriff's Office for his horses running at large. The Sheriff's Office is deeply saddened by this unfortunate event and investigation. At this time, all reports surrounding this event will be forwarded to the Cass County State's Attorney's Office for their review of charges.